Retrace the main events in the audio frequency circuit. The microphone brings about a pulsating direct current. The transformer changes this to an alternating current. Vacuum tubes amplify this alternating current, which then goes to the modulator.
Molecules containing more than one atom can rotate and vibrate. Sometimes vibration is simple in form. We can see that each vibrational mode has a different frequency, and all of the patterns of vibration may be different. Each of the vibrations is a simple harmonic motion.
The same peaked wave triggers a pulse-forming circuit, which creates a new waveform, pulses with flat tops. Notice that throughout these changes, the exact subdivisions of our second and time have not been lost. We still have precisely the same number of positive peaks per second.
Pulsating direct current. Pulsating direct current.
Like a guillotine. If the sine wave's frequency is 1,000 cycles a second, we have actually divided 1 second into 1,000 equal parts. But in this sine wave, it's impossible to tell where each thousandth of a second begins and ends. That's why it's changed into this, a peaked wave, which can be measured from positive peak to positive peak.
The microphone brings about a pulsating direct current. Vacuum tubes amplify this alternating current, which then goes to the modulator.
The number of times a given molecule moves back and forth in 1 second is the frequency of the wave. In one complete vibration, indicated here by the bracket, sound travels a distance of 1 wavelength. The velocity of any sound wave equals its wavelength times its frequency.
The number of possible modes of vibration a molecule may have is determined by the number of atoms it has.
have the energy for you today.
Never thought of energy as something you lacked.
All right, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Ordinary Games, episode 43. Yeah, we're getting up there. As always, guys, you must know that introductions are always in order. I'm the Dumble whose door is always open. Gandalf of the gray or the white. Oh, good gracious. Wow. I'm that tired. I'm sorry.
Wow, you've been out of it.
I have been out of it. I'm sorry, guys. I am
You're
tired.
all black or something.
I'm all black, but I'm all tired too. I'm Jordan LaForge, autopilot. This enterprise. The long lost homie of Zach Morris and AC Slater's. Since y'all got jokes, I am Left Eye E.G.O. I'm ridiculously tired, guys. I'm so sorry. I'm joined by the woman who matches wits with my wallet and wins every time. A woman who, on a biannual basis, nearly blocks her blessing. My sun, moon, and stars. E.G.O. Yeah, I'm gonna talk about it. That's right. Give me a kiss. Mwah. I'm gonna talk about it. How are you, honey?
Oh, I am okay. I have had a great weekend. Pool, coach, TV.
Guys, as for me, I know what you guys are wondering. Why am I wearing this today? Okay, you know what? That's because I thought
Probably burn it.
I thought that on this episode I dress up as a clown. All right, like Cowboys are getting their doors blown off. Okay, I looked at the schedule and Cheryl was like, "Hey, you want to have it at noon or 1 o'clock so you don't miss the game?" No, let's just have it at 5. It's already halftime and it's not getting better, guys. I'm having a rough time, so I'm sleep deprived and dressing up as a clown today on this stream. That's who I decided to come out today.
At least it's a Parsons jersey. I mean, he's a legitimately good player.
I mean, I guess it's just everyone sees the stars and you're like, "What's happening?" I'm dressed like a clown, guys. And to make matters worse, the dogs are wearing jerseys, and someone's probably going to call the ASPCA on that for animal abuse. So that's where we are on things. Anyway, we have as much as a jam-packed show for you guys as we can muster at this point. Before we do that, let's holler at people that are here. Man, Johnny Douglas says, the Miggity Mac Daddy. Yes, sir. And yes, an intro. Yeah, bro. I'm struggling already. I'm not gonna lie, yes. 2.5 weeks ago, I was in El Paso for a week. Then I was back in San Antonio for a week, and then I just got back from Orlando like 2 days ago. So I'm all over the place, and I apologize. Welcome, Sassy, as well.
Sassy.
Thank you. Great stream today as well. So yeah, guys, it's been rough, but I'm doing okay. I'm doing all right. All right.
Are you gonna survive?
Yeah, I'm going to survive. Just like it was a little rough, guys. I'm sorry about that. As always, shout out to Kai for the awesome video intro that we've got. If you ever need any graphics designed, a new intro, or music to go with it, Kai is the guy that you got to see. All right. Outside of him being a Philly Eagles fan, we're still cool. All right. It's just that's the only thing that separates from being perfect. He missed it by this much. Okay, guys, we have a jam-packed show, as we said. And I'm not going to lie. Usually I would have Stone Cold E.G.O. You guys know I am down bad. I have no Stone Cold E.G.O. this week. So that means we've got an extra 2 weeks to actually get some actual great clips in to make her laugh. And I'm going to plug this right now. Email me, guys. Anything you got. Anything funny that you think will make E.G.O. laugh, let me know. All right?
You did do good the past couple times.
I know. That was...
I'm going to attribute it to the medications I'm taking.
Wow. Okay.
I'm not myself.
A side effect was making you laugh. Okay. A side effect was humor. Okay, I guess. So, you guys, if you have any funny clips that you think will make E.G.O. laugh, drop them down there below. But there's one thing I will always have time for. You guys know what that is.
The tradition of Festivus begins with the airing of grievances. I got a lot of problems with you people. Now, you're going to hear about it.
As we read our book of Petitations, guys, I would like to direct everyone to the book of Petty and the book of Grievances. First, Grievances, chapter 9, verse 2. Okay. So, we've been trying to reset our ADT alarm because we actually were putting in some light fixtures. So, we turned the power out, turn it back on, everything worked but ADT. All right. So she was like, "Honey, I need you to fix it because we're paying for it and it's not working." So I'm fixing it because we also added a new, we added Google Fiber on there too. So messing around with it, all of a sudden the alarm goes off. I think for some reason I tripped the panic alarm button. So I was like, shoot, turn it
It's
off in
because
5
he didn't
seconds.
do this.
Whatever. Anyway, anyway, so what happened was I'm trying to fix it, and the police call, right? So like, hey, I know it's a problem. You picked the panic button. What happened? I was like, yo, my bad. I accidentally tripped the alarm. I'm trying to fix it because we got new Wi-Fi and we were trying to fix our power. So he's like, all right, that's great. I just need the code that you guys installed. I'm like, damn, I know I didn't install. I'm like, oh, I know. It's gotta be the year we got married. He's like, no, sir. You say, you know what? First date. That's very important. That's a good one. I said, sir, no. I'm gonna have to. The police might have to show up if you can't give me the code. So I say, honey, do you know what the coach said? Oh, it's my dog Buttons. I've never met her dog Buttons. Buttons died before I came on the scene. And you're telling me that in a time where the police could show up, you want to outsource our safety to a dead dog I never met. First grievances, chapter 2.
It was just a thing they asked me, and I blurted it out.
She installed the ADT without me. First of all, number one. Number two, she put a code name that only she would know. And I'm home more than you are.
How come you never asked? No, you're not. I work from home.
But I mean, like when the time that a panic button would need to be tripped, I'd be here. So be like, guys, I'm being robbed. I'm sorry to hear that. Do you have the code?
And they show up, they think you're robbing the place.
So if they show up to the house and be like, so whose house is it? It's mine. That's great. We called ADT. They said everything's great. We just need to know the code. Cool. E.G.O and E.G.O forever. Come with us, sir. That's literally, she wants to outsource safety. Okay, that's first grievances 9, chapter 9, verse 2. Okay. I also turn to the book of Grudges, chapter 2, verse 5. Book of Grudges. Thank you, sir. You know what? Actually, we're a new book we're adding here. The book of Grudges, chapter 8, verse 29. Okay. This one is for Victoria's Secret. Okay. These mannequins, you need to stop it.
Honey, do you have a weird fetish you need to tell me about?
No, it's just you take me into clothing stores and it's uncomfortable. Okay? There was a fat ass mannequin at the Savage Fenty, and all I wanted was sweatpants. Sweatpants. I don't need to see a fat ass mannequin and I have to be like, what's happening here? I feel like a perpetrator on Law and Order SVU. You know they're asking for it when they dress like that. And now I have to go into
Do you
Victoria's
have a mannequin
Secret.
addiction?
No, I'm just saying, like, mannequins are supposed to be just like, hey, this is what it would look like on you. Okay. I saw when you took me to Victoria's Secret to look for pajamas, mind you.
No,
okay.
yeah.
Went to Victoria's Secret for Labor Day shopping, and a mannequin had a camel toe.
What?
Yes.
Oh, why would they have a camel?
I don't know. You talk to management. We don't need stop this. It's body positivity. No, stop. Bring back shame. Okay. Just, I don't need a mannequin with a camel toe. You know how I know it was weird? Because every man stood the same way. Like this, hands in pockets or hands behind their back. Because that's how I was walking. Okay. All the men there were like, this is uncomfortable for me right now. We all stood in the center of the store in line. You didn't see that?
I did see that.
That's why, because we're confused. Like, why is that mannequin have double
because
F
of the mannequin.
Yes, and then the women walking past too. Jim doesn't. How does this look? It looks okay. looks good. It just every man. It's confusing in there. Okay.
Why is it confusing? I don't understand.
Because the mannequins have camel toes. What other chance do you have if that's what you see when you walk in?
It's a fake inanimate object.
Then it just needs to have just whatever happened. There was a hump here and there was a little like gap here, and that was it. That's all you needed to know.
Honey.
All I know is that now mannequins have big booties and the mannequins have camel toes. This is way too much happening. Okay. Yeah, I feel like I should wear a condom on when I go to a department store for the women's section now.
You're so weird.
I should. You came in at the wrong time, dude. It's just
mannequins though have always had like the 6-pack abs with the like. They've always been
we didn't ask for that at all.
Correct.
Yeah, but they're also the ones that are like pinned back to show what it would be like if it was tied against your skin. And like we don't wear extra mediums like that. We don't. I don't wear extra medium. Only one time. Dude, you came at the wrong time. It was just I've had my grievances, and it's against the mannequins at Victoria's Secret and Savage Fenty. Okay, it's just wrong time. You came at the wrong time. Japanese have. Okay.
What? Why?
See,
Yeah,
that's
interesting. Why would you need a camel toe insert? Maybe they like full lips.
Okay. You know, we have gotten. It's not at all how I intended for the show to start at all, guys. This is not it. Before we go way too far into the woods, I'm gonna have to just change to a different subject. We're gonna hit you guys up with some actual current events, and you'll be pleased to know that I actually figured out a way to put all my bookmarks in one spot for the show.
Do you have 800 bookmarks? Though?
Only about 11 this time.
Okay.
So, first one I have in here is this actually has been going around.
It still looks like the other.
That's why I said there's 11, okay?
I'm saying, doesn't look like it was helpful.
Anyway, so I'm not sure if a lot of people heard about this. I mean, everyone that's been looking at entertainment lately has been finding it. So, I don't know if you heard about this.
Is that really his house?
Yes. So Diddy got arrested this week, right?
Uh-huh.
Got arrested on Wednesday, Thursday. So this is body cam footage.
Are you sharing your screen?
Yes. So stop sharing so they can see what we see.
I see.
So from the actual, whatchamacallit, this is from the actual raid a few months ago.
Oh, okay.
So I'm gonna see if I can pull this up. All right. So from the raid that happened back in like May or June, this is actually one of the freak off rooms.
Oh.
So they confiscated. That's all baby oil, honey. There was 1,000 bottles of baby oil that they confiscated.
Is he in the baby oil business? Like, does he own something that makes baby oil?
No. There's nothing to justify.
That would be a reason to have all that in
If
your
I were
house.
Johnson & Johnson's spokesperson, I wouldn't have more than 2 bottles.
No, you would have a
in
lot.
one room.
Yes.
Baby oil.
What if you wanted to give them for Christmas gifts?
Baby oil. You'd accept baby oil as a Christmas. Who are you? Do you have a?
I'm just saying.
Well, there's nothing to say.
When you're like a product representative,
you'd have 1,000
you
of
get
something.
a lot of products.
1,000 bottles of baby oil is.
I'm just saying.
What kind of brand ambassadorship is this?
Oh goodness.
So anyway,
gracious.
so he's got. Yeah, exactly.
Oh
And
gosh.
Ultimate Kahuna, I can't display your comment, but that's what I heard too, and that's what happened. That's what happened to Kim Porter. Well, so okay.
And JB, right?
Well, yeah. So they're saying that so this is the one. So I'm not a big Justin Timberlake fan. Don't really like him personally, but there was one of the times where I was like, JB should have chosen Justin Timberlake as his mentor instead of Usher, because they're saying that's how he wound up there. Was because like, hey, I'm gonna take you to my mentor, and then there's video clips of it.
Usher kind of endure some similar things.
Well, that's what they're saying. Right, but they're saying that's why you should have known not to send him there. And even when they asked him, like, hey, would you ever send your son to dating? He's like, hell no. But it's like, but you sent him there. And then they have a compilation of clips that show, like, hey, something probably happened to him a while back.
Yeah.
And even in public, when they're doing interviews with him, you're just like, that's something's off about that. Okay. Plus, Usher deleted all of his tweets, like 4,000 tweets. So did Pink. So did Megan Fox.
About what?
Well, that's what everybody's saying. Why do you need to delete all that when you're just hearing that someone you used to go to parties with got arrested?
Oh.
So yeah. So it's the whole thing is kind of blowing up. And back from Florida for some dude. Yes. I'm jet lagged and I'm tired, but I'm here for you guys. Always great having Pops on to check in too. Yes. He said he's here to help. Yes, Shiro is adorable. Yes. So yeah, so they're saying that he's in federal custody right now and on a type of watch for not being around anymore.
Yeah.
So
didn't they say they were going to do a RICO case against him?
Well, that's what they're saying. Yeah, that's what they're trying to charge him with, because if you send people across, well, that, and if you send people across state lines to do things,
Oh,
then it adds up your charges.
gotcha.
So,
okay. And I was hearing that if you get a federal charge, typically it means they already know you're guilty.
yeah, so that's why they take so long. But when they hit you with charges, their conviction rate's like in the high 90s.
Oh, wow.
So
Okay.
I have my own thoughts of how I think this whole thing is going to go. Won't share them here, but I'm just hitting you up to current events if you haven't seen them.
So if I got you baby oil for Christmas,
I'm asking hella questions.
You don't want more than 2 bottles.
Honey, I have a bottle. I still have a bottle of baby oil from the 9th grade. Okay, that's how long it's supposed. That's a little baby oil you're supposed to use, and the only thing I'd be using is for knees and elbows.
I mean, at least it wasn't Vaseline. You know that's not a legitimate lubricant, right?
Okay. Yeah, yes, I know this. I know you weirdo. Okay.
I'm just saying. At least it was,
Anyway, okay. So
trying to keep everybody.
Okay. Slip and slide ready. Okay. All right. So from what else I've got, this one is actually for football fans. This actually was dropped a few weeks ago. I wasn't sure who actually was able to check this out. Even Tim Pool covered this, actually. That's a thing. So, honey, check this out. So this dropped 2 weeks ago. So Travis Kelce's team is forced to make a statement after an alleged breakup contract with Taylor Swift spread online. Statement comes after a document with the full scope PR logo was leaked. The alleged contract says Kelce and Swift would be breaking up technically about 6 days from today. So they said that they're saying that the note would say Travis and Taylor have decided to part ways after careful consideration. They both value and respect each other's personal lives and appreciate your respect for privacy during this time, the alleged document read. Full Scope PR says the document is entirely false and fabricated and were not created, issued, or authorized by this agency. We have engaged our legal team to initiate proceedings against the individuals or entities responsible for the unlawful and injurious forgery of documents. Honey, believable to you or not?
I mean, I don't understand why the ruse.
Baby, what questions?
I don't get it. I don't know anything about either of them, but why make an effort to go to football games?
Let's do this. I'll give you some inference on Travis Kelce's.
Is he gay?
They're not saying that he is.
They're saying that she might
be
of other flavors.
Yes. So I'll pull this here. The reason why I thought it might be true is because I'm going to show you all of Travis Kelce's ex-girlfriends, right?
Well, yeah, they were all.
Yes.
Chocolate.
They all look like me. Yes. My man Travis Kelce digs the chocolate. Okay, We're talking here. Some of these might be the same woman, but I mean.
Yeah.
This one,
he
has a type.
So
we're saying, if you go from, figure out how to say this. If you like to go from seasoning to mayonnaise, just out of the blue. I'm not saying. It's not what I'm saying. That's what I said at the fix I said this.
Time out.
What?
I feel like I was the only mayo you dated. So what's wrong with you?
But you actually have flavor, though. It's like, what is that? It's coriander. There's lemon pepper.
What?
There's pepper too.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my goodness.
You're so weird.
All I'm saying is, regarding the string question, when we were married, she didn't want me to find someone else. She died of acknowledged she would. Bro. That's why I bring up the question. Answer the poll, because that's exactly. I need to let you know where I'm coming from. I feel you're coming from where I'm from. I can't wait to tell you all about that. But that's.
Oh my
I understand that. I'm just.
I mean, I don't know. That's a weird comment for you to make because.
I know.
I'm the only white girl you've ever dated.
Yeah, but then it's like you told me, it's like it wasn't one of the things where you're like, oh, but my best friend is black. It's just I found out that they were, and I'm like, okay, all right.
That goes. Have a lot of different.
Yes, it is the
cultures and nationalities of friends.
Your friends represent the United Nations. Yes, that I know. I know.
And I've also dated like that as well.
I know, and that's why I was like, okay. I was like, all right, that's that. It tracks. It's just like you. Yeah, it's a hard switch up with no like blend. Like, do you remember that movie where
she's only dated like guys who abstain, right?
Well, no, like she dates. Well, she dates.
Oh, she did date John Mayer, right?
Maybe. I know that she dated Tom Hiddleston, who was Loki in the Avengers movies. And just she doesn't date athletes typically. She either dates actors or other musicians. And it's like it's a certain demographic of guys that she deals with, certain demographic that he deals with, and they're like going this way. So when they come back that way,
it's interesting how they said these two people we should make them date.
Oh, bro, that's coming up next. That's there. That's another current event. I dated all over the globe. The older I get, the less I have a.
Exactly.
Fair point. It just his type was a hard left. You know, there was a movie with Samuel L. Jackson when he was like a racist. He was a racist cop. Do you remember that?
No.
And one of the guys was like, when he saw that one of their neighbors had a black wife, he's like, I like it. I'm trying to get there, but I'm doing the whole Asian Pacific Island thing. He was trying to get there, but he was like, I gotta gradually get there. I was like, no, I understand. I can understand that. He like, I have to get through eventually. I can't go from here. For him, he said, I can't go from mayo to spice. That's too much. You know, like this is hot. What is it? Pepper. So he needed to get there eventually. That's all I'm saying. It's a hard left for both of them.
Okay.
So you're just like, how did you get here? So most people think it's not real for that regard. Plus, all of his branding went up the year they were together. Yeah. He's in a TV show now, Grotesquerie, that comes out on FX.
He has his own podcast. Him and his brother have a podcast.
$100 million.
Yeah.
$100 million for him and his brother. So it's like certain things can be made to boost your brand and to make it more palatable to all audiences. Okay. People were saying that Taylor Swift actually helped fathers and daughters because their daughters wanted to watch the football game. Mm-hmm. Hopefully they see Taylor Swift. Gosh. So it's like, it makes sense that it would be for branding purposes, which is why people were thinking that like, hey, this might not be a real thing.
I mean, okay, whatever.
Oh, yeah. So, yeah, her history looks like a freaking advent. It does.
What does that mean, an advent calendar?
It's all over the place. Just him, like, this is a lot of...
I thought we said she had a type.
Yeah, but that type is usually musicians and actors. It's just, you're trying to figure out which one it is this time. Plus, everyone's waiting for the eventual breakup for the song that comes about it, because all of the songs that she writes are based on breakups. Right. So part of the issue is trying to figure out which breakup song is which one. I think that when they break up, hers is going to be 4th and 1. That's going to have a lot of innuendo. It'll be hilarious to me, though. All right, so R2 says we have a kid. My only rule for her to date after I die is she has to find someone that loves our son as much as I do, and I promise I will not haunt her. That is fair. That is fair. I like the what's coming out of this one. All right, honey, this is actually some news that's news to me and you. Okay. I'm going to have you let you know about this one. R2 E.G.O dropped this one on me. He wanted to formally welcome me to the Wahite tribe on this because I have found out that guys, straight black men are the white people of black people.
What?
Yes, you read that.
Hold on, straight black men.
Yes, think about it.
Are the white people of black people?
Yes. R2 was the ambassador.
Does that mean you're like? No,
all the phobes that you would say about white dudes, black straight guys are supposed to be the black version of that of white dudes.
Say, huh?
I know. Yes, it's as confusing as it sounds. But
what I wanted to say does not sound good in my head. So
why don't you say it in my ear first? You turn your microphone that way. Basically, it's basically saying.
So is it almost like because you're a straight black man, you think that you're up here?
I think that's what they're trying to say. It's like you might have
can put that
right.
Yeah, but I'm so confused.
Oh yeah, it's basically saying I might as well be white. So R2 was actually sending me the invite. He said, we come complete with my uniform. It's Dockers and New Balances and a polo.
I mean, you already have a polo.
Don't. What do you think?
You have the golf polos.
Okay.
I believe you have the boat shoes. What are those things?
Dock sliders.
Yeah, you have those.
You're not helping me right now.
Yeah, I mean.
You are not helping this right now.
The only reason you have shorts with flowers on them right now.
That's not what this is about. It was a sale. It was a sale. It was half off. Okay, and they fit. Okay, that's usually what happens when you get older with clothing. Hey, it was on sale. It fit. Okay, and you agreed to it too.
I did.
Okay,
They are very nice pants.
Exactly. What's it called? Just saw the games.
Yeah, it's bad. It was 26 when I walked out of the room.
So Arch, I just ordered a left eye pair of white New Balance shoes and white ankle socks.
Oh my god!
They told me I have to pick. He said that I have to work on some of the slang. Like greetings have to be "Heidi ho there."
Oh no!
What do you say? And then they said when I'm mad at somebody but I have facts, I have to say "Newsflash, pal."
Oh dear. No, you cannot use that, pal.
Yeah,
that is too funny. But still, can we talk about this for a second?
What?
I just don't understand. So do they not want black men to be straight?
It's just that they think that straight black men have the same thoughts, patterns, and actions as white dudes. So they basically.
So men have similar thought patterns no matter what race you are.
Yeah, but they're saying that. Yeah, but that's they're saying. It's like basically they're saying that straight black dudes basically uphold the patriarchy for white people, and it's
okay.
It's confusing to me too, and I'm named in the report.
No, I know. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yes, it's basically saying that
Why are they trying to force men not to be straight? Or like discourage. It seems like people are discouraging it.
I don't know. I really don't know.
Okay.
I would say that you've been out with me, and
I mean, I would hope so.
Yeah, you've been out with me when gay guys do give me the eye or give me the look, right?
Oh, yeah.
It took me a while to get used to that because when Justin Ice was like helping me with, working out with getting like an actual wardrobe together and how to talk to women, because I was awful, guys. I was terrible at it. I was like,
his little tucked in shirts.
You like to go to TGI Fridays? We got a good 2-for-1 special going on. I was that guy. Yes. God awful. All I know is he was saying that, things like, well, hey, you're gonna get a lot of attention from dudes first before women do. And so I'm comfortable with that. I can have a whole conversation, not be like an issue. But I think that they think that some straight black dudes
think that they can turn you.
Yeah, and I'm like, no. Anyway, but I think that they think that if they run to a straight black guy that isn't into that and they make it like an issue, because it can quickly turn into that if you're going to be aggressive about it or if you're trying to be like really subtle with it.
Oh, okay.
And they might internalize that or think that, I have a saying that if I don't care if someone was a grand dragon in the clan, if they said 2 + 2 is 4, they're not wrong.
Yeah.
And so if they think straight black men don't think like that, then they're like, you might as well be white because you try to uphold white supremacy and all this other stuff.
I see.
So I think that's what they're trying to say. It's just, it was worse. It was awful. It's just one day I might have to have Justin Ice on one day and talk about the
Were you really that bad, honey? I mean, I feel like if
I
would have met you before I was 25, you would have been angry with me. 1, 2, I think I would have hurt your feelings.
You would have, because but I was also the guy that when I asked her to girls would be like, can my friend come? I was that guy. I gave up.
You would say yes?
Ooh, I'd have to figure out how to say no, but I mean, the girl would be right there though.
Oh, okay.
But I'd be like, but I didn't invite you and Cheryl though. Sweet. Okay. And Justin Ice was like, yo, stop doing that.
Yeah.
Stop.
Okay.
It was that bad. I mean, at least Urkel.
You were more the nice guy, I think, than anything else.
Yeah, it was. It happens. Yes. I mean, yeah, it was. Oh God, Blanco Urkel. Oh boy. Yes. It was awful. But I mean,
okay.
It's its own story. I have to talk about the origin story of E.G.O from the perspective of Justin Ice. I'll have to have that as a stream sometimes. But yeah, I think that's why they're saying that they think that. But it's more because like, well, wait, at a certain point, you're just like, well, I have time to look at this and this and this, all the information, and I can make these decisions based on it's like, well, why are you listening to that person? They don't believe that, or they believe this. And so they're like, well, you should go over there then if you think that. Like this whole thing with like Candace Owens, like the whole thing that she gets flack for.
Yeah.
They would say the same thing about her.
Oh, okay.
So it's like for women, they'd be like, oh, you're just a Candace Owens. And then for black guys that are straight, they'd be like, oh, you might as well just be white. That's kind of, it's a whole thing. It's a fun, you guys are funny going to come by from often when I can.
Yay!
Thank you, Tabletop. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you, sir. So guys, reason for the entire show that we actually have is I didn't even know this was a thing. I had maybe heard rumblings about it when they talked about a Golden Bachelor, but there is this show called The Golden Bachelorette. I know that pretty much everyone knows what the Bachelor and the Bachelorette are. You know, one guy or one girl has to choose between 25 other people to be with forever. Okay. So now they were like, what if you had your after and you're happily ever after and you want another one and you're a senior citizen? Let's do the Golden Bachelor and the Golden Bachelorette. So now they're on the Golden Bachelorette and here we are.
Yes. Actually, so she was on the Golden Bachelor. Her and Gary really hit it off.
Okay.
But something was going on with her children back home, and she had left the show.
Okay.
So it was always this thing, like, if you would have stayed, do you think you would have made it to the end? Because they really actually did like each other, I
guess.
Maybe. Oh, the one with the jorts.
Don't do that.
Sorry. Okay.
Really?
I'm sorry.
I had a whole well actually I'll have Shiro compile every bad terrible photo I've taken to be the person I've become.
They're not all bad. But anyways, so I guess everybody was really rooting for her, and now she is the Bachelorette, the Golden Bachelorette. She must be well off because they show her with all these Jimmy Choo shoes, and I don't know what she does. But I will say, I feel like the show kind of wrote themselves into a pigeonhole in a sense, because Gary's wife died and then her husband died. So it's almost like to be the Golden Bachelorette now, because this is the way they have started off. Your partner has to have your lifelong love of your life partner died. Instead of like, maybe I never found anyone, or it would be.
We both laughing.
Or I've been divorced, or So this is kind of where they're sticking with it. I get it. The heartwarming story gets everyone, but
all I am saying, guys, is I would like people need to take Steve Irwin's wife's advice. Okay, do this. Steve Irwin, you remember the Cranky, the crocodile dude, right?
Yes.
The guy that got stung by a bitch ass stingray. I'm sorry. Don't mean I got beef with stingrays ever since. Cat Williams was right. We're all upset about the stingray. Kiss our ass. Anyway, so they asked Steve Irwin's widow, like, hey, like, are you gonna find somebody? She was like, I'm never going on another date again. I already had my perfect ending. Boom. All right, that's all we're saying. We're gonna talk about that too. We're gonna talk about that. All right. So all I'm telling you is the fact that Shiro's watching the episode. I'm in Orlando when this is happening, and so I'm gonna read y'all the text. Read you the text. Here she go. This is Thursday at 8:41 p.m. Here she go. If you go before me and when you're all old, I am chasing all the old hotties. They're so cute. I'm watching the Golden Bachelorette. Kissy emoji, really? So
did anybody understand what you just said?
I'll read it again.
Read it normal.
If you go before me and we are all old and I'm chasing all the old hotties, they're so cute. I'm watching the Golden Bachelorette. Kissy emoji. All right.
They're adorable.
Okay.
They're adorable.
He is everyone's childhood hero. He should be. Triumvirate is Mr. Rogers, Bob Ross, and a crocodile hunter. Okay, awesome. All right, so then me, ever the most eloquent and actually the best possible version, if I can say this, the nicest way possible. I said, and I will say, sit your geriatric ass down before you get called to glory. Okay. I say this, guys, because you have to be of a certain age, and apparently your spouse has to have died for you to be on this show. Okay. Yes. So I said, you know, honey, if you go before me, I'm never doing this again. I peaked. This is great. I peaked. Everyone gets to hit the story. Our whole story is online. There's no sequel to this. I'm done. That's fine. It's be me, whatever kids we decide to have, and the dogs we decide to keep with. That's fine. I'm good.
You don't like to be lonely, honey.
That's what the dogs are for. Dogs for. Anyway, all right. All I heard was, thank you. That's right. I'm an excellent voice actor. Okay. Anyway, all I'm saying is, I was expecting or you know what, me too. You know what, I just, you're allowed to have one great adventure, and I've had mine. You know what the fuck she said to me? She said, oh no. She's like, well, if you decide to go, she said, it's like two conditions. She's like, well, I mean, there's two things you can do. She said that when she dies, she wants to be made into a diamond.
Yeah.
So that the next bitch that I decide to marry has to wear her on her finger. That was the first one. Oh yeah, there was another one. Yeah. She said, or I want you to make me, like, you can put my body into like a bag with seeds in it so I can be a tree.
Yeah.
She's like, because so I can always throw shade at this bitch. Where are all these rules coming from? Except till death do you part. I mean, then she's gonna start playing the Mariah Carey song. Always be a baby. I'm like, but I mean, you were, but not no more.
What does it matter? You said you weren't gonna marry anybody else.
No, I'm just saying.
You're just gonna have them come in and out the house.
Sorry. See that was a slippery slope. Because I don't even know how to answer the first one. She's like, you're gonna have them coming in and out of here. I said I don't know. I'm trying not to. Trying not to have a whole factory here, but I mean, just what kind of tree is this? The Shiro tree.
The Shiro.
Oh my God, what blend is that? Irritation and pain. Okay, it's a great strain. I didn't know that there were so many rules for me.
What rules do you have for me?
You had your adventure, and now it's like what? Mom, grandma, matriarch. I passed the Omicron of leadership to you like I'm Optimus Prime.
Don't I get like a period of while out because I'm grieving?
Not even cold in the ground, and you trying to freak off with your baby oil.
I'm just saying, if I look good and I'm still like mobile when you go, I deserve.
Pops,
hold on,
Pops. We need.
I have put up with a lot.
Protocol.
I deserve a sugar baby.
We're breaking her hip.
I deserve someone who's just going to do the things that I ask him to do and not backtalk me.
No, I'm gonna have her get one of those little whippy things that they get the priests. So every time she does, they just hit yourself. Okay, not doing this. I'm telling Cannoli. No,
like, I want to be the old lady in the nursing home grabbing young doctors' bum.
You're the ones that scare me the most. Because they're all being like, you could be like, you walk in there, Mrs. Johnson, like, ooh, a man.
Oh my gosh.
I saw her reach for her teeth.
No, you did not.
Nah, and then like
traumatized.
No, I was, because whatchamacallit, we had to wheel her out. Mm-hmm. It was me and an assistant. So while we're wheeling her out, all we hear her say to everyone there is, ooh, I'm taking 2 men back to my room. Shut the fuck up. It's the hearing test.
Oh my gosh.
No, I said, hey Tim, man,
I just want to mess with folks.
No, it's okay. No, in our room, no, sir. There's so many rules right now. I did not know.
I honestly don't think I would ever get married again. First of all,
good.
To be serious, but
You're gonna have freak offs.
I did not
You're
say
gross.
that.
Wow.
I did not say that. But I would be open to companionship, sir.
What does that mean?
What? I need a friend to help me walk if I need to walk.
Join a knitting group. Get friends that way.
My grandma had a companion in the last years of his life. He died too. So we just live forever. You can't expect me not to have somebody.
Yeah, all the women in her family lived to be like 90. It's like mine we check out at 78. We're like, yeah.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna have a very long life.
Bro, it's a rough year. Everyone asked why I was wearing this jersey. I said I dressed as a clown today. Also, you need to talk to Mrs. Sassy Sasquatch about the rules if one of y'all dies first, okay? Because apparently these two are like, yo, we're going to be out here in these streets, okay? Meanwhile, me and you and Cannoli Buddy, we're like, hey, we're done. Like, we checked out. Like, really? You don't want to no more? No. Why? I don't want her to haunt me anyway. Then she sent me a meme about a woman that decided to come back as a ghost because she got bored in heaven.
Oh yeah, that would be me.
You can be anyone you want. She comes to me. Yep. Like, okay, that's just no, it's not gonna happen. Yo.
Have you seen the one where the lady is like, okay, if I die and get buried, but then you remarry, who are you gonna be buried next to, me or her?
Hold up, yo, Sassy. Do y'all have 3 minutes to get this live discussion?
Oh my god!
If you do, please, I will send y'all a link right now because I need to hear y'all's talking. Okay. I saw that episode. That show was hilarious. Dude. That's one of my.
I love that. Yeah.
Yo, but Sassy and Cannoli, yo, do y'all have 3 minutes? My bad. Yo, yeah, do y'all have 3 minutes to see if y'all would want to talk about it? If you are able to or want to talk about it. I just wanted to get a live reaction on how this would go between the two of y'all. Because we've talked about it, what?
Why are you avoiding my question, though?
What's the question?
If I died and got buried, and then you decided to remarry because you just found somebody you really like,
okay,
and then she died.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no, you died, whatever. Where are you choosing to be buried? Next to me or next to her?
But she's still alive, though.
No, everybody dies.
At the same time.
Who are you getting buried next to?
Spread my ashes. That's not.
Oh, you're going to split your time between us?
No, I'm probably going to have like someone drop them in like a toy store. Only place for me where I deserve to be buried.
Oh my gosh.
Yes. The people demand this. Yes.
Oh my gosh. Yes, Nandor.
Yeah.
I love that show.
If y'all are able
the Superb
to
Owl.
let me the Superb Owl. Yes. Love that show. Hold on. I've got the stove running. I don't want to burn dinner. We'll have to report. Yo, please do. Please do report back. We'll have to do that one time. I need to
I would stay in the house too. Like I would stay in our house. You said you would sell it and
yes. Oh yeah, I'm immediately selling the house. Yeah, it's just yeah. Okay. If I go first, do you what you want? Okay. I'll be dead, traveling universes, learning the secrets of everything. She can do what you want.
You're dead to me.
Mrs. R2 says she won't remarry.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah. You could. I mean, I guess you'd have the house. I would sell it. I'd be like,
I wouldn't sell it.
Too many memories in here. Well, no. If I tried to get remarried, I'd sell the house.
Yeah.
Your ghost would haunt.
Oh yeah.
But I mean, if you
fucking Jill.
I know. I just, but if you go first, I'm never getting married again, and I'm keep the house. That's fine.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, if you die, I get remarried, and I die. Like, or you say like she dies and I outlive both of y'all?
No.
I'm just like, if we all okay.
I'm just saying, who do you choose to be buried next to? That's what I'm asking. She's gonna say, "That's your dinner." What do you think about that?
Bro, you gotta say that after dinner. Yeah, I mean I would I'm like just hey man hey I like hopefully the only people that I know that would still be alive around that time would probably be like Roman or Pops. Like Pops, look man, Shiro doesn't know this. Just put my ashes in a toy store, okay? Just put them there and say these are E.G.O's wishes, so he doesn't have to choose, okay? If you split yourself in half, E.G.O, which might get to left. I mean, of all the jokes that she's made, she'd probably get it. Oh man, but yeah.
Well, I need to make sure you can see me. I don't care if you see that image.
You see how serious got? She said, "You don't need to see a bitch. I'm gonna throw shade at this bitch. This bitch needs to know I'm the biggest diamond ring she'll ever get."
For real.
That is all the rules.
You're not kidding, right? I would want you to be happy.
Yeah.
Really happy.
But you saw Up though, right?
Really happy.
I know. Did you see Up?
No.
We gotta watch Up. I have to show you Up.
Okay.
He was like, Ellie was his girl ever since he was 8. And
and she was annoying, right?
No, he loved her.
Oh.
He got annoying after she died because people kept messing with him. Like they wanted to build like a building where his house was. And so he actually put up all these balloons so his house would be off the ground so that he could land in this place where he and his wife said they wanted to live. It was like some place in South America.
Oh, I'm thinking of a different movie then.
Yeah. So I'm like, I'd probably be old and cantankerous after a while, but I'd be okay with that. So yes, so we've learned that Shiro has hella rules for me in this day in the dating game. If she goes first, and apparently if I break any of them, she will haunt me. Actually, that'd be a good movie. I'd watch that movie.
What, you breaking the rules
and you haunting me? Yes. I'd make it even that the guy's black and his wife that's haunting him is white. be like, what's it like dating a black guy? Oh, it's been great, except there's a haunting thing going on. I thought black people didn't do ghosts, but if the ghost white, she is. Oh.
Oh my goodness.
I can imagine E.G.O just weekend at Bernie's. You guys are coming with some bangers today. Oh man. Oh god, y'all are awesome. So closing it out, we're gonna go with what's been going on in these dating game streets now.
Oh, is it a balloon thing?
Huh?
Is it a balloon?
No, just general things that we've been saying.
Okay.
I'll find them. The balloon one I can find later.
Yeah, I don't need it now. You said dating game. That's all.
No, I mean like in the dating game, like that particular. All right, so this is what's been going on here. This one was hilarious when I had seen it. Okay, guys.
Oh dear.
Did you see this?
No.
All right, so this guy is at a football game, right? And the jumbo screen comes on. And he turns around. I'm gonna show y'all this. Hold on, I'm gonna bring it up here. Oh my god. Whew. So he turns around, and that is his.
What's wrong?
That's not her boyfriend. That's his homie's girlfriend.
Oh.
And he sees her.
He didn't see her when he sat down?
No, if he sat down before. So this is the icon. He can't believe what he sees.
She looked at him like,
oh man. Yeah, because I was going to say there was a Brahmas game, the same thing happened.
Really?
A guy was in the crowd with a girl that wasn't his wife, and they got seen on the jumbotron. She's like, "Why aren't you trying to kiss me?" So it happens more often than you think. Second one I've got is this woman's trying to. So me and Shu have talked about this. I was like, "Honey, if I made enough money, to cover both of our salaries, would you be a stay-at-home wife and a stay-at-home mom?" She said yes. I'm like, cool. So this another one's about a woman that's trying to be a stay-at-home mom. All right.
It's hard.
So she had an audition. Okay.
An audition?
Yeah, I mean it was an audition of sorts. So let me show you if I can find it here. Where are you? Okay, all right. I'll bring this up. So this was woman's audition to be a stay-at-home wife. We're gonna see how it goes, guys. All right, here we are. So we're starting out with what this looks like really
what
frozen ground beef. Yes. So yeah.
What is she doing?
Yes. So this is her her attempt at being a stay-at-home mom. I think those are pork chops.
No, I don't. That's steak.
Yeah, I think these are mushrooms. Oh, sliced mushrooms. Yes.
What?
Yes. So
this. So she tried cook those frozen.
Yes.
Is that cheesy rice?
It looks like it. I thought it was macaroni and cheese. She waved everyone
off.
Did
you see the kitchen? No.
What are we rating her performance, honey? For her?
A 3.
What?
No, a 2. I'll give her 1 for effort. 2 for actually making a dinner. But I can't go in here.
She looks like a Southern girl. I'm a fan. I would be too. I'm not
right.
Gonna, the first time Shiro stayed over when we were dating, I had breakfast tacos in the morning, and I've never looked back. Okay, it was great.
Well, it's because I could not survive the shrimp and rice or turkey tacos, which let me just tell you, it was ground turkey with tomatoes.
That's fair.
I could not live like that.
This is why HelloFresh exists. Yes.
She didn't even know to defrost the meat.
Not an iota or scintilla of seasoning either.
Oh yeah, she didn't put nothing on that.
I'm just like, now if this is a troll, I am offended that you did that to meat. You don't need to do that. If it was impossible.
Yeah, but what did they eat every night? If you don't have to.
It looked like takeout.
Oh my god!
for the kitchen to look like that, and then for that to be the dinner, and for you to throw a chef's hat on top, you should have consulted someone before you hit upload. Is all I'm saying. Man. Anyway, so I know that we talked about this when it's our time to have children. Like you're gonna be working, pretty decently, and for me, depending on the way this new job has gone, I've traveled more than I thought.
Yeah.
So like traveling, great bonus points, everything like that. But we were thinking, hey, we might have to have like a nanny.
Yeah.
Right? So there is some controversy now because of this. I think she actually says she's kind of famous for actually being, she's famous because she is a nanny.
Oh, okay.
But there is some controversy aligned in a sign with, okay, we do it here, and so boom. All right, so basically it's this Colombian lady who is whatchamacallit, the nanny for this family, right?
Okay.
And so basically all the women were like, there is no way this lady is being the nanny at all. And so they were saying she's too fine to be a nanny.
Okay. She looks young.
Mm-hmm. So I'm saying, honey, if we ever had a nanny and like she met all the qualities,
she gonna have to put some pants on first of all.
Those are shorts.
They shouldn't.
I just said they were. I just said, I'll see myself out. I'll go fix my own dinner now.
All,
what?
Her top is covered, but like she's Colombian and she got on them shorts. We don't know what's falling out the back of that.
What happened?
Yeah.
What falls in the back? I don't.
Yeah.
I only have one eye.
Put some pants on at the very.
I only have eye for you.
No, look. I don't know if you trust your spouse, then it's not a big deal. So there's also
Kai agrees with you. She's too comfortable.
Yeah, like also show a little bit of respect when you're around the family. Like I need you to have proper clothes on.
What would that? Okay, so what is that clothing?
I don't really know because girls wear like tights and stuff. Like I don't know. You can just tell if someone. I'm not saying she is like this, but you can tell if someone is doing the most for people to look at them.
Oh, just have ground rules for interactions. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know.
Just gonna.
Looking at her, I didn't think any sort of way.
Okay, so if that was our nanny, you'd be okay.
I don't know her. I would have to meet her and see if I trust. And I would have nanny cams anyway, so try it.
It's like, what did you do?
You think you spicy? Try
it. I saw what happened. What do you mean? I put a nanny cam in your Flash action figure. First off, the fuck you do in my room? Exactly how that would go.
Oh my God.
She's probably smothered.
Oh my goodness.
Oh man.
But I mean, if she's just home with your kid, really, like, I mean, I don't know.
Oh man.
I don't know. I'm not. You know, the funny thing about that is a lot of guys don't cheat with a hotter woman.
No.
They end up cheating with someone who's feeding their ego. So, and a girl like that, unless she's trying to, you're a millionaire and she's trying to kick the wife to the side, she's probably not going to give you a second look.
Sorry. Okay, honey. When I try to.
I don't mean you specifically. I just mean.
Okay. It's like when I married her, my wife wanted to give you this. Oh my God, what did you do? It's an engagement ring. Oh man. Like, don't be alone with Danny inside, but that's about. Yeah. Oh yeah. I told her, I was like, hey, I don't want to be around another woman if you're not there. If I have a certain level of money, it's too much of a risk at that point. Like her that is contraband. Y'all are wild.
That's why I'm saying I didn't see the back, but I'm assuming she needs to wear some longer pants.
Okay, I had to double check with you on that because if I was like, honey, this is all the qualifications that you said.
What were people saying about her? What was wrong? What
they said that they would rather die than have her as the nanny, even if they could afford it. Yeah, it was that person that posted it. Their account, they used to delete their account.
Really?
Yeah, it was the backlash was pretty bad.
And did the mom post that or the nanny?
I don't know who posted it. I just know the person that posted it, and the reposts were like, I'd rather be caught dead, something else, rather than have like that one watch our son. Like it was that. That's what I was saying. Like I want to know.
She's a good nanny. Okay, people are insecure. I get it.
Yeah, all I know is, honey, if you bring a Manny home that looks like Jeffrey Dean Morgan, he can get the fuck out of my house.
I don't know who that is. Can you pick someone I know?
Negan from The Walking Dead.
Oh yeah, you'd have to kick him out.
See, like right there.
Actually, a show that I'm watching, like this woman and her husband were separated, and he ended up dating another girl, so she went out and slept with a bartender. Well, they get back together, and they decide to hire a nanny, and she lets him hire. And their joke is like they have to be able to qualify for SSI for him to hire the nanny. But then he's going through all these people, and the last person is a man.
Mm-hmm.
And then so he's so excited. She comes home, the house is clean, there's dinner, and the guy turns around, and it's the guy she slept with. It's like this hot Latino named Jesus.
We have to talk about this now further.
Anyways,
but guys, that's pretty much what we got for the show. I am going to not bash my brain in after looking at the score for the Cowboys. I know it's bad. Even my dad texted me.
Oh, yeah.
Papa Ego was like, yeah, Dak's awful. So about to be 1-2, and I'm now dressed like a clown 4 weeks ahead of schedule for Halloween.
It's just another era of Tony Romo. Y'all kept the quarterback for too many years.
Exactly. Yeah,
that isn't producing.
Yes. It's a bloodbath. Jesus. This is going to be rough for me. Anyway, guys, Dev stinks. So pretty much what we've got for our next episode, I'm calling it now. Shiro's got me watching this shit called The Secret Lives of Mormon Wives.
Oh, yeah.
And the first 30 minutes, I walked off twice out of anger and frustration. I've been confused, manipulated, angry, and it's made me laugh as well. Like, it's all over the place. That's what we're going to talk about for episode 44. I've never known that I was going to talk about something that far in advance, but this one I got to talk about, and I'm only on episode 2, okay? Yes. It's all over the place.
It is a lot.
There's an entire subreddit dedicated to everything that's happened before the show even became a show. Wow.
It's though, they did really use the soft swinging thing as a clickbait, essentially, because they don't ever really address it.
They don't. Well, I think it's because everything they were in the TikTok world known commodity enough where they don't have to, and where they're using Reddit to fill everyone else in. Mm-hmm. So that's how I found out about it, through a Reddit before you told me about it.
It was on The Bachelor.
Yeah, but anyway, guys. But yeah, we're gonna talk about that for the next episode. I've got Wednesday night is overbooked with Joker's Voice, Ryan. We've got Brad and Matt as well. Wednesday at 9 p.m. Central. I am working on my next piece of content because we've actually got to be out of town pretty soon for a wedding as well. So I'm gonna try to get you guys some more content as soon as I can on that one. I'm trying to workshop some things with Shiro for suggestions. It's not good. It's not not good on that one.
He asks me for things I don't care about.
And that's where I have the issue right there. I have to outsource these things to other people. It's like, what do you think about it? She's like,
I really don't have an opinion on something.
Sam Donald's doing all right, man. Everyone does better after they leave Carolina. You're benefiting from that. You benefit from that. But anyway, guys, I have to get back to you guys as soon as I get some more content. But guys, thank you for joining us, whether it's on YouTube or X. Thank you so much. We will have to check you guys in the next 2 weeks. But for now, for the lovely Shiro and E.G.O, guys, we're